What's up guys, Dino here, welcome back to my racing channel. What can I say? Got beat by the better horse. We knew that Paisley Park was the danger. I must admit, they were all talking about it hitting a flat spot, and it hit a flat spot probably, in my opinion, at the wrong time, which was almost just before they were coming into the straight, to which I thought, listen, take nothing away for the winner. Faugheen has run a cracking race. 11-year-old was there right until the last. The age of it has probably just beat it up that hill. And would it have beaten the favourite? Probably not. Probably not. But Faugheen has ran a cracking race. Did I do it each way? No, I didn't. I done it just on the nose. Was it the true Faugheen? For parts of the race, yes. I thought his jumping was good. He travelled really well. I just think the age thing, as we spoke about yesterday, was the big thing with Faugheen. So, and it was coming up against a younger horse. And again, Paisley Park, as I said, turning into the straight, or just before it turned into the straight, it was just hit that flat spot. But then he got it going again, and all of a sudden it found a turny foot from nowhere, and it's won it comfortable in the end. So all credit to Paisley Park. Great horse. It's going to go on to do better things, absolutely. It's only 7 years old, and it's unbeaten as well. Fantastic horse, great for the owner. Really chuffed for him. But Faugheen, I've no complaints, absolutely no complaints. Ran a good race, jumped well, travelled well. You were just beaten by the better horse, and that was the danger. Paisley Park was the danger. But there we go. We'll have a look at the ending, and there we are. The 3:30 at Cheltenham. Paisley Park, the favourite, wins at 11-8. Sam Spinner, oh my goodness, I don't know where he came from, but it's Cheltenham. 33-1. Faugheen finishes third at 4-1. And when you look at it, he's beaten 6 3/4 lengths to the favourite. It's probably justified. Probably justified. Super Sunday, I was a bit disappointed the way that ran. Top Notch, disappointing. Again, I just don't know. So yeah, it was a good stairs hurdle. Paisley Park was the story. Did everybody see the race before it with FRODON? My goodness. Even I had a tear in my eye, let alone never mind everybody at Cheltenham. What a story that was. Absolutely, that's another incredible horse. Incredible horse. But it's all about today, the 3:30 at Cheltenham. Well done to Paisley Park and the owners. And Faugheen, as I say, I have no complaints. He's been a great horse throughout the years. And I think his age just slightly caught up with him. As I say, he travelled well, jumped well, the ground was fine. No complaints whatsoever. So, we'll move on to the big one. The Gold Cup. Pick the winner out of this. This could be a pin job. And a lot of people will be probably just getting a pin in, because Presenting Percy can win it, Native River can win it, Clanders Oboe can win it, Bells Hill can win it, Thistle Crack can win it. There's so many can win this. It's a great Gold Cup, really is a really good Gold Cup. But I have had a look at it, and I have picked what I think has been, as much as all the horses, you're Presenting Percy's, Native River, Clanders Oboe, Bells Hill, Thistle Crack, Mighty Bite, all these horses they would have been targeted for this race. So all those horses I've just mentioned, they'll all be the races that they've had will be in preparation for this race and this race only. Whether they finish first, fourth, second, third, whatever it is, this is what they've been looking to, is to get it fit. and ready and in the best of health that they possibly can. So what am I going to do? Well, I've had a look at it. I am going to go with this boy, Clan des Obeaux. He has not put a foot wrong this season. He's ran some really good races, especially his last two races, where he ran on the 26th of December last year, which was on good to soft, which it's probably going to be tomorrow, which is a good thing. Now there is factors in here that brings other horses into it. As you can see, the three horses there, Clan des Obeaux, Thistlecrack and Native River, they're all running in this race. I'm going to point a few things out here. At that point, Clan des Obeaux was 160, Thistlecrack was 165, and Native River was 176. Now, that's £16 from Native River that Clan des Obeaux has got, and he's beat it by 13.5 lengths. Thistlecrack, he's got 5 from Thistlecrack. He's only beaten it a length and a half on that day. Was a grade 1 in the King George, which Paul Nicholls is very, very good at. If we look at his recent run, and I think this Paul Nicholls has just put him in this race just to give him a wee bit more fitness, because it was a grade 2. It was over 3 miles. It was at Ascot. He's won it absolutely out the park by 11 lengths, beating Terrafort. And there you are. I mean, there was only 4 horses in it, so that was a penalty kick there for Clan des Obeaux to win that. Because, as I say, he's won it by 11 lengths. He's won it on good to soft, so I think that was just another race that Paul Nicholls has put him in there just to give him a wee bit more fitness. But if you look at the overall ratings now between Clan des Obeaux, Native River and Thistlecrack, Clan des Obeaux has went from 160 to 173. Native River has went from 176 to 173, and Thistlecrack is on 170. Now, if you go by the three running the last time they ran against each other, the way that the handicappers put this is a case of they should all finish on the line. Near enough. They three should be right there at the death on the line. They're all got the same weight. Their overall ratings are close enough. Thistlecrack's got a little bit over Clan des Obeaux, because as we noticed, Clan des Obeaux was 160 the last time, Thistlecrack was 165, and now it favours Thistlecrack this time. But I think this is a special horse. Just as much as what Presenting Percy is. We all know about Native River, but I'm going to go for, we all know about Mighty Bite as well. Don't rule him out yet. I know he's 10, and I know Thistlecrack's 11, and we speak about older horses. We've seen it today with Faugheen, but it's got to be a younger horse for me, and I think Clan des Obeaux, from its first race of being 4th, this has been the target. They were all saying today that FRODON, Paul Nicholls was in 2 minds whether to put him in the race that it ran today or put him in against Clan des Obeaux. Why would you do that? That's just crazy. So he's done absolutely the correct thing and put FRODON in the race today, to which he had probably a strong feeling he would win it, and it has. And he's left Clan des Obeaux in here, to which I have a very strong feeling that he thinks that this will win it. That's my feeling. So I'm going to go with Clan des Obeaux to win the Cheltenham Magners Gold Cup tomorrow. everything in his favour. The one that does frighten me is Thistlecrack. That frightens me. Presenting Percy, yep, absolutely top notch horse. Native River, yep, can't rule that out. Absolutely not. But again, it's a really, really good Gold Cup. Really good Gold Cup. So I'm going with Clan de Zobo in this race. On the nose, no each way. And let's just see what happens. It's a fascinating race. Again, you could have 4 or 5 coming at the last. I think today there was 3 or 4 at the last, which we did point out. But there you are. I think there'll be 4 or 5 there at the last. And let's just hope Clan de Zobo does the business for us. Okay. I'm going to have a look at another race at Cheltenham, and I might do a video in the next 2 or 3 hours just to see. If there's no video up, then obviously I'm just going to leave the second horse I'm going to pick, and I'll just stick with, at the moment, it's Clan de Zobo to win the Cheltenham Gold Cup. But keep your eyes open, there may be another video after this one. But we'll see how it goes. Alright, any newcomers that are still looking at all the videos, click that subscribe button, hit that bell, you'll get all my videos from today, tomorrow, next week, next month. So yeah, keep hitting the subscribe button, keep hitting that bell, keep viewing. Everything's looking good. We just need a lot more subscribers on the channel. And yeah, Clan de Zobo, Gold Cup tomorrow. That's my pick. Alright, yous all take care, and I will speak to yous all soon.